Hey y'all, I want to give a quick tutorial to help those understand how indexing works in an AI search solution for searching and retrieving through documents. So I just came up with this, or happened to realize the one-to-one connection between my personal studying habits with flashcards and the relationship between that and how indexing documents works for an AI solution. So for this example, we're going to be using Microsoft Azure AI Search, but we're just going to do a one-to-one human connection, just break it down very logical, what it means by indexing and retrieving the document from which your response was queried. So here we have a bunch of flashcards. I'll go ahead and then put them into their own categories. Okay, so now we have the documents inside of their own categories. The color really doesn't matter, but it helps with the purpose of visualizing what's about to happen. So for these flashcards and these notes that I want to be all about data, if I'm looking for any questions related to data, not dealing with Python or machine learning or AI, just want to know about data, I wrote in the top left corner, data, 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 data. The data is what is your index. The index will be data in this example. So as you can see, we have a collection of documents, and these are going to be in a single index called data. So if you're looking for a query, so in this case, if your query pertains to data and you want to know about heterogeneous data, what is heterogeneous data? Your AI search solution is going to go to this index, which has all of these documents, and it's going to look for any information related to heterogeneous data. Here we go. So it'll pull back, extract, and summarize with great Gen AI fashion this summary of data back to the user, as well as with the document in which it came from. So the result for heterogeneous comes from the data index, and in most cases the response you'll get is the text or the Gen AI summary along with the document ID. And because the summary came from this document, you'll have this document ID returned to you. Now let's go over to our next example. So in our green stack, I have flashcards here related to Python. In this case, Python will be our index. And we could just describe whatever is after Python as the document ID, just for example purposes. Let's say you make a query, it's not related to data, and your query has, what is an endpoint? Well, it's gonna search your Python index, and it's gonna search the documents. Oh, it'll stop on this document endpoint here, because in here it explains or has data containing endpoint. Endpoint is specifying the data you are trying to retrieve. So again, in great AI fashion, your response will be an AI generated summary of the information that it digested, as well as the index it came from, and as well as your document ID. I hope this makes a lot of sense to you guys, and stay tuned for more.